Hello everybody, it's Joe Ditzel. Hey, we're back for another vlog. Come with me as I ride my bike back from Kroger on the late afternoon as the sun goes down on a very hot and humid September 7th in Columbus, Ohio. Folks, how are you doing? Did you hear the news? There's a new iPhone. Oh, you didn't hear the news? You couldn't help but hear the news. Hey, did you know that there's been 1 billion iPhones sold since 2007? A billion! And people are mad. People are beside themselves about the new iPhone 7. They're angry. The angry is palpable out there in the population. You know why? No more headphone jack. No more headphone jack. I mean, if there's one pedestrian part of an iPhone that just worked, it was the gosh darn headphone jack. You know, the headphone jack has been the same since forever. I mean, no matter what happened, you could always put an old headphone, some crappy old headphones. You could put them in the headphone jack and it would work in your iPhone. Those days are over, folks. They're over. And people are mad. But this whole, let me revisit that, but let's just talk about the whole iPhone phenomena. Of course, when Steve made the presentation, it was an event. And the whole world stopped because you knew some wild stuff was going to be revealed. And he had that charisma that everybody loved. Setting aside the fact that he could be a jerk sometimes, he had the special sauce, the X factor that makes a star in the tech world. And those Apple unveilings, new product introductions were events, but now, not so much. But don't tell that to CNBC. They covered it like it was the Super Bowl. They would cut into their own team in the newsroom with the graphic breaking news. And they'd cut back to their journalist on site in San Francisco, who would then update the viewing audience with the latest news. Breaking news. The new iPhone has speakers. That's the latest. The new iPhone has speakers. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad they cut into the normal program schedule with this breaking news. Folks, the breaking news graphic should only be used if a plane has gone down in Antarctica that had 3 people of various levels of fame on board. Breaking news is just that. It's news that is breaking. The fact that the iPhone has speakers is not breaking news where you cut in to a reporter on site and throw up the big red graphic breaking news. Come on. Have we lost our minds? And so CNBC basically took what is probably a 2,000-word blog post about the new features of the iPhone 7, about the introduction of the product and its features. They took what maybe is a 1,500 to 2,000-word blog post and turned it into a 19-hour event. Hey, why not just have iPhone Week? You know how they have Shark Week? They should have iPhone Week on CNBC. And just stretch it out. Don't just stretch it out to 19 hours. Stretch it out to 7 days. It should make it a whole week. And yet, all that anybody could talk about during this whole time is what's wrong? Why are they taking the headphone jack? They're taking the headphone jack. Folks, of all the products that doesn't need a headphone jack, it's an iPhone. It's a product that tells the world you're on the cutting edge of technology. A headphone jack is something that you might have in your Walkman, right? In 1985 or whenever it was, not in your iPhone 7 from 2016. You don't need a headphone jack. You can get the AirPods, which are the new Airphones. All you have to do is tap connect. Just tap connect, and you will be connected to your AirPods. And you don't need a headphone jack. The whole reason you buy an iPhone is to show the world you're on the cutting edge, that you're above other people. And what better way to prove that than to have a product that doesn't have a headphone jack? Oh, sure, they have a new home button, and it's water and dust resistant. How do I know these things? Well, because CNBC cut away on the minute this information was released to the public. CNBC cut away to their journalist on site to give us the exciting news about the new home button. I mean, you couldn't help but know that this was exciting news because they had a big graphic that said breaking news. And you thought, well, is a plane going down? Are we going to war? Was somebody shot? No, there's a new home button on the iPhone. And it's water and dust resistant. Hey, you could take your new iPhone to Florida and survive a hurricane because your iPhone is water resistant. And then after the hurricane subsides, you could roll around in the sand on the beach and you won't even have to worry because no dust is getting in that thing. It's completely dust resistant. And hey, now you got two cameras, two 12 megapixel cameras. How exciting is that? One is wide angle and one is telephoto. You have a telephoto. You know those sideline sports guys, you see them on the football with those telephoto lenses? With those ginormous lenses that are like 3 feet long, taking shots of the football game or whatever? Or you see those paparazzi getting the shots of the celebs as they come out of the restaurants in LA and New York? Now you got one on your phone. You can be your own paparazzi. I mean, come on. You got to give Apple credit. People are like, oh, Apple's not releasing some exciting products anymore. Are you kidding? They've got a telephoto lens on the new iPhone. You know, it won't be long before they're going to give you a space telescope. You watch. You write this down. On the new iPhone 8, when that comes out, probably next year, you'll be able to discover planets. You'll be able to discover meteorites that they'll name after you that you were able to see with the space telescope in your iPhone 8. What are you talking about? Just because they got rid of the dang headphone jack? You don't want the headphone jack. You might as well be carrying a boombox on your shoulder if you want that gosh darn headphone jack. You don't want it. And here's another great exciting feature. New shades of black. Yeah, new shades of black. You know, for most guys, like most guys have like 8 colors: red, yellow, blue, white, green. That's how guys determine colors. But you know, the Apple people, they know that they need to offer people more. So they don't just have black iPhones. Now they have new shades of black. I don't know what they are. Maybe it's onyx. Maybe it's light black. Maybe it's charcoal, right? Or dim gray or midnight blue even. I don't know how wide the range is, but talk about cutting edge technology. Now you can find out what the different shades of black are and order the one you want. Maybe it's cafe noir or deep space black. Who knows? But here's a company that is listening to their customers and offering them choice and giving them the latest technology and completely giving them the design that shows that you are a superior human being and you wouldn't be caught dead with a gosh darn Android. Not on your life. And that is all you really can ask from a top company like Apple. And quit bellyaching about the headphone jack being gone. Just go out and pick up your gosh darn iPhone 7 and get that telephoto lens out and start stalking Kardashians. And get that photo in the National Enquirer collect like $50,000 and enjoy your life. And next year when the iPhone 8 comes out and you got your space telescope, well, then you'll be able to discover new planets. And they'll name that after you, and your whole life will change. Folks, that's all I've got for this vlog. I hope to see you on the next one, and we'll see you then.